Yeah, what is this? What is this all about? What's going on?
A bit of fun.
A bit of
Getting
fun.
to know one another.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
No, we know one another. You getting to know us. But do we really know one another? We'll find out.
What? No, so what is this exactly?
It's basically how well do we know one another? A TikTok channel.
So it's basically a Mr. and Mrs.
Yes,
Yeah, remember Mr. and Mrs.?
I do.
Mr. and Mrs. Be nice to each other. Mr. and Mrs.
You gotta love one another. Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Be nice to each other. Mr. and Mrs. You gotta love one another.
That's another tune.
Anyway,
Right. Tune song. Simon's tune song.
no.
We're not done.
Write the theme tune. Sing the theme tune. Tune
Right.
song. What's a
Okay.
tune song?
Tune song. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So, first question
First question.
is what is their favourite song from the 70s or 80s? So, what was my favourite song?
Your favourite song from the 70s or 80s?
I'll make that a bit easier.
Yep.
What was my favourite song from the 80s?
From the 80s.
Yes.
It could be. You've got so many. It could be Prince, Purple Rain. It could be what they call it. Gold. Gold.
No. Always believing.
Always believe. I don't know, right? Or it could be Trans Ran. Yeah, you forgot about that, innit?
I didn't.
Right? Or it could be a hip hop tune. Yeah.
Or it could be Dexter's Midnight Runners.
This is Midnight Running. I don't think that's your favourite from the 80s.
I've got so many.
You've got so many, but it could be a selection of one of those. Choose one.
6 million ways to die. Choose one.
So you can't. Okay, so what's my favourite tune from the 80s?
I don't even know when the 80s were. I think it's too young.
1900.
Yeah. I don't know, to be honest with you. All right. Maybe that's the wrong question. Maybe we should be asking one another, what is your favourite genre of music in that time?
Okay, yours was pop. Yes.
Yeah.
And mine was
Hip hop.
hip hop. Yeah.
Hip hop.
Perfect.
Hip hop.
Because we love so
So, what
many
was your favourite hip hop tune of the 80s?
of the 80s. Ooh,
Too many.
it's way too many. Way.
Okay, what was your favourite artist?
Way too many. Rakim.
Really?
Yeah, my favourite artist was Rakim.
So, tune.
If I had to go with any one tune from Rakim, I think my favourite, saying that, Keris maybe not them as well, is possibly Follow the Leader.
Go on, sing it.
Okay.
Follow me into a solo.
So,
You sing it.
Follow the Leader.
Is that it?
That's it.
You're rubbish, man. Okay.
Oh, hold on. And what was your favourite pop tune?
Too many.
Precisely, pick one. Right, what was your favourite artist?
Favourite artist, Prince.
Prince. Favourite tune from Prince?
So many.
Favourite tune from Prince?
Of that 80s thing.
Oh, the 80s, yeah.
Right, okay. Of the 80s,
Purple Rain.
it could be Purple Rain, it could be 1999.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain, yeah. It's not Purple.
But he just got on.
When Doves Cry. Actually, maybe it's When Doves Cry.
Dig, if you will, the picture.
What about the start? The start
No.
To be fair,
No.
to be fair, right?
This is not long
No,
research.
when it comes to me and Prince, of those tunes from that album,
You're a naughty's prince.
you say I'm an autistic Prince.
No, a naughty's prince.
Oh, naughty's.
Yeah.
Naughty's Prince.
Yeah. Or a 90s prince, I should say.
Get up. 23 positions in a one night stand.
You're a 90s prince.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm a 90s Prince.
Whereas I'm an original prince.
You're original Prince, but
Yes. You're a princess.
the princess, yeah.
What she said.
Say I'm your number one. Anyway, yeah,
But anyway, go.
we're never going to record any tunes.
I think we should. Let's just go on X. It doesn't.
No, if we went on X Factor, they would literally change it to Vex.
Anyway, all right. Okay, so done.
Wait, hold on. I'm a star. I love that tune.
No, it's rubbish. No, it's not rubbish.
Star.
Yeah, I know, but it's now.
Might not know it now. Anyway,
Right, okay. Okay. Who's first to say I love you?
me.
When?
3 weeks into it.
No,
I don't know. I don't know when.
Yeah.
I know I was the first. But you apparently told me earlier on it was 3 weeks into
Okay.
it. But I don't remember. I don't remember 3 weeks into our relationship. Full stop.
You don't?
No, it's all a blur.
Could be a bit of oasis then.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you.
No, it's just a blur.
Right, okay.
So what happened 3 weeks into our relationship?
No, this is not.
No,
this-
tell me.
No, this is not that. This is just a quick fire
Yeah,
round.
I know, but I need to know.
Listen to the room, read the room, quick fire round.
Right.
Okay.
Linda,
Speak.
listen, Linda, listen.
Okay, what?
Okay. What was their first car? What was my first car?
Your first car, was it the Datsun? Or was it Nissan? Same company anyway, but it was that one, the golden.
What was it?
It was Datsun.
Type of fruit?
The Datsun avocado. That
Small
cherry.
round- Yes.
That's the cherry.
Okay. 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 This should be, I don't know. What is their guilty pleasure snack?
Your guilty pleasure snack is chocolate. Full stop.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
So what is it then?
Mm-mm. If I could have it, it would be
Me.
tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Yeah. Wine. I love tiramisu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And
calm down,
actually-
calm down.
But it's a snack. Is tiramisu a guilty pleasure?
So your guilty pleasure is tiramisu, really? Okay. So what's my guilty pleasure?
Alcoholic, soft, creamy, a bit dark on the top, light in the inside. Alright,
So what's my guilty pleasure?
your guilty pleasure
Yeah.
is biscuits. You, yes,
Biscuits.
yes. So,
As in,
as in shortbread biscuits, as in chocolate, digestive biscuits, as in those sort of things you can.
well, hold on. I kid you not. They are not a guilty pleasure. They are just a pleasure. Yeah, I don't think I have a guilty pleasure.
Okay.
I think if I was to name one thing which I feel guilty when I have it, yeah, it's probably a yoga.
No, that's healthy pleasure.
No, that's a guilty pleasure.
Anyway, we really are not getting this down to
No,
it's
no,
meant to be
no.
quick fire.
Quick
It's
fire.
meant to be
Go,
like
go,
boom, boom,
go,
boom.
go, go.
Okay. What is their most used catchphrase?
I would say yours is basically
Phrase.
But you're basic.
You're basic.
You're basic.
Okay, what's my
No.
yours?
Fine.
Your most used most used catchphrase. Probably listen, Linda.
Linda, listen.
Linda. I don't know.
I don't know if we've got catchphrases. Maybe we need to skip that one.
Maybe what like my guy from Brooklyn is catchphrase. That's gonna leave a mark.
Ooh, that soup is good. That's gonna leave a mark. What?
Okay.
What's my
You haven't
catchphrase?
got one.
I must have one.
No.
Yeah, my catchphrase is when people say how you doing.
That's not.
No. When people say what's been happening, we have to life, love, and everything.
Yeah,
That's
but that's
my
not a catchphrase for you. That's just a strap line. Okay. Oh, we need to work on this one. Okay. What colour were you wearing on your first date?
What colour were you on your first date? Not Michael Jackson's in. Right, what colour was I wearing on my first date?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you've got to say
you.
what colour were
Was
you
you?
wearing?
No, but you asked me the question. Right, what colour were you wearing on that first date?
Yeah.
All I remember is your hair and your face.
What was the first date?
Officially, our first date was going to see Nightmare on Elm Street.
A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 2.
You are all my children now.
Yeah. So what was your first? What was I wearing on that day?
I don't know, because for the whole evening I picture you naked anyway. I just remember your hair and your face. I don't remember what you were wearing.
Don't remember what you were wearing.
What's that wearing?
You had on your pink shirt. You had on your trousers, your black checkered trousers with your long coat.
To go and see Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was running things.
Very, very smart. He done the whole.
Clearly he wasn't smart then.
I don't know what I was wearing.
So you don't know.
But you should remember.
No, I just literally.
Enough.
Your hair and your face.
Who is the most likely to fall asleep during a movie?
Me.
Is it?
I most like to fall asleep during any time of the day.
Okay.
Okay, what are these ones? What's it called?
Right. This is who is most likely to. So we're going to point. To
Who is most likely to?
So we're going to point to one another or ourselves, depending.
Okay.
Okay. Who is most likely to forget why they walked into the room? Yeah.
Sorry, what are we doing?
We're pointing to whoever's most likely to.
Forget. I just forgot what we were doing. All right, go.
Cry during a sad movie.
I can cry on sugar. Well, I need a pair of tweezers in my pocket to pinch. No, I cry at everything. Yeah.
Start dancing randomly.
Yes, that is clearly you.
A little
Definitely.
bit. Hog the remote.
No, I don't hog it. It's you just give it to me.
You hog it. Okay. Spoil the grandkids more.
Definitely me.
Talk to strangers in public.
Definitely me. Yep.
Say, back in my day.
I don't say back in my day.
Well, it's that.
Referring to back in the day, yeah.
So that's that one.
So
Quick fire.
I won that one.
No, you didn't. You just showed that you.
Yeah, no, I won.
No, it's not winning.
No, hold on.
No, it's not
I
winning.
won that one.
Competition.
Yeah.
Stop.
So I was.
Okay, these are throwback questions. Okay. What song was playing when you fell in love?
Only you can make me happy.
There wasn't a song playing. Although I
There was a song
may have
playing.
been when you fell in love. You're not going out.
What song was playing when you fell in love? When, because you always tell me you've got songs playing in your mind. Happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surface. See, I'm getting all emotional already.
So yours is Happy Surface, which is our tune.
Yeah, that's one of our tunes.
One of our tune. Me, it's Always and Forever.
Always and forever.
But because that's where you stood at the bus stop and sang it to me.
So that's wasn't playing. It wasn't even. No.
You were singing.
I was singing. Yeah, it was being performed for you. But for me, in my head, happy.
Okay. What was your go-to date in the 80s? What was our go-to date night in the 80s?
Great Buffet.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it Pizza Hut?
No, it was Great Buffet.
It was Great.
Yeah, Pizza Hut was when we had kids.
No, Pizza Hut was before. Yes.
Yes, it was. Yeah, we went there a few times because we used to
But it was Great Buffet.
meetings. But our go-to date was Great Buffet Thursday, Friday night.
And that was in Street.
St. Rita, yeah.
And Stone Crow. But that was because you were playing it.
Yeah.
Describe your wedding in one word.
Magical.
Magical. What's my word?
Wow, I think that long.
No, I can't. You know, like we've seen in the podcast, I find it difficult expressing myself. I think it's difficult to explain. It's like overwhelming.
Okay, what reason I say magical? Because one of the things I really remember is falling to sleep. My jaws were hurting from smiling, and I still had a smile on my face.
I can still see you lying on the bed. So, what was your favourite vacation ever?
Cuba.
Cuba.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
always
It was beautiful.
Cuba.
Yeah, which was a honeymoon.
Yes, honeymoon.
Her name is Moon. Who had the biggest hair back in the day?
Me.
With your big
My Jerry curls,
Jerry curls.
afro, everything. Yeah, just the biggest hair.
Cool.
Yeah. Then the longest as well.
So now
Okay, so that one's over. I won that again.
you didn't win.
I won, so I've won
You
3. I've won 3.
these things.
There is.
No, there
I've
is.
won 3.
Okay, let's see who wins this one.
Oh, no! Hold on. No, you just said there's no winning.
No, this is not winning one.
Okay, let's see who wins this one. So, right about now, as it's a challenge thing, okay? So I'm going to do something which women can't do. Yeah?
All right, what are you going to do? Pee in public. Well, tell me. Snort in public. Oh, so you're doing the power of silence, isn't it? You're trying it. Okay, let's try it.
You've already proved me right anyway. Women just can't do it. Yeah?
Power of silence.
Power of silence. Women
Okay.
just can't do it.
You can.
Yeah?
You
Anyway,
don't have to do it very well.
it's still going. Still going.
Okay,
Yeah, you can only
So-
do it out of hand.
so this is relationship wisdom.
Hold
So-
on. Hold on. I was literally just doing it there with the mic in my hand. Yeah?
Just okay. Right.
Go for it.
So this is relationship. So this may be a bit serious, depends on what the questions are. So relationship wisdom.
Relationship wisdom.
Yeah. And mine's may look funny because I'm trying to squint and read with my business. Because
do you want me to read?
No, I will read it. Let me take control of something in our lives. Okay. Something.
See what I mean?
Okay. Okay. One thing you wish younger couples knew. Think about relationships.
The one thing I wish younger couples knew is about developing that friendship, that bond. Yeah. Rather than just thinking, I do think women and both men do think about relationships differently these days. And it's kind of media's fault, right? Not just social media, but the news, TV, blah, 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 right? And I think they think about relationships a lot differently. And I think that a friendship, I mean, our relationship is based on a good old-fashioned friendship. You know what I mean? Not say that we couldn't have been friends without the relationship. I reckon we probably still would have been friends anyway, right? Probably best friends, even if we weren't together. Do you know what I mean?
You wish.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Just carry on.
You know I cry.
You just talked a lot.
No, I cry.
Okay. Don't carry on.
No. So the one thing I wish, well, there are three things I wish they knew, and I could go on about that for a while.
Just one thing.
Right. Welcome to TED Talk. One thing is friendships and relationships.
Okay.
Your one thing.
My one thing is to just be in that relationship. So when you're in that relationship, you're in that relationship. Don't think outside it. Don't think about other things that you need to be doing or other people you need to be speaking.
Like the grass is greener.
Yeah. Stay, because if you do not stay and try to work your relationship, it's no good thinking the grass is greener, because the grass will always need watering. You've got to work at making sure that grass stays green. So,
But I mean, there is a solution to that. Just get
turf.
artificial.
But it's very much about just stay. It's being in that moment.
Well, hold on.
Stay.
You said I could talk about. So, what's the one thing they do?
Appreciate your time together.
Appreciate your time together.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Really
So-
appreciate it.
And I think that goes back to the friendship thing. Appreciate your friendships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And make sure that your partner, your husband, your wife is your friend. Because if they're not,
You ain't got really much of a relationship, to be fair. They're just
but-
roommates.
no,
No,
but it's
to be honest
something,
with you.
but it's something that people can work
Yes, you can.
towards. It doesn't come automatically. Some people are friends first and have a relationship. Other people have a relationship and
You
become
fill up the friendship. Yeah, that's what we done. We had the
ensure-
relationship and developed the friendship.
That's
Next
the
one.
question. Okay. What is the secret to being together this long? Oh my God.
Tell you the secret. In 4 words. Let's count those. Right, 4 words.
I'll tell you my secret.
Go for it.
Life, love, and everything.
Yes, you don't know.
No, that was a bit of a thing.
Yeah, that's cheesy.
Yeah, it is. Go on.
Right. I think, again, secrets come. All right. So, inside jokes last forever. Yeah? You only get inside jokes from having that connection, that friendship. Yeah? And because we have that, we have inside jokes about ourselves, about
Okay.
places, about family, our family members. We got inside jokes about probably everybody.
And everything.
life, love, and everything. Yeah, so it is literally the secret. It's life, love, and everything. But it is. I do honestly think the secret to a long-lasting relationship, right, is not just a friendship. It's not just being there when you need it. It's not just the gestures, the hugs, the kisses, the intimate relationship. It's about turning up. It's about just turning up. Because sometimes that's all you need to do is just turn up. And if you're not doing that, that's the number one thing to do. Just turn up. Forget it. Yeah, you were going to say? You got not to add
That's
to that?
it, life, love, and everything.
And that's what it
And
is.
that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So one thing that still surprises you about each other.
You're not going to say this.
Why?
Are you asking a question? You
Yeah.
answer it first. You
No,
answer it first.
one thing that still surprises you about each other. Answer it.
Okay, you want to be honest.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
have to be
you fart.
It's not the answer to the question.
You know, like when they said, you know, one of the things we relate to is Tom Cruise being
Relationship wisdom.
right, relationship wisdom. What?
That's what this is about.
Yeah, the mates. So, so you know, like Tom Cruise running since 1986.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary farting since 1986.
Here's me thinking of something nice, but
What was you gonna
let's
say?
change
What
that.
was you gonna say? I'm just being honest. There's a lot that surprises. So I'll tell you something that really does surprise me. Never mind the poops, right? Something really, really does surprise me. And it surprises me every year, every month, every time. Yeah? You're still scared of me walking behind you going up the stairs.
So true.
And sometimes when you're running away and laughing at me, you fart.
Anyway,
So, yeah, for me.
surprises me how you don't feel embarrassed about saying those things. I don't know. It's difficult to say because
Surprising how big my head is.
hey, his head is big.
It's big.
We've actually had a measure
I
of
know.
it now and proven that his head is the biggest in the family. It surprises. Do you know what? It surprises me how much. It doesn't though. It surprises me how much you've changed over the years towards our children, towards our animals. It surprises me how you continue to develop and grow, and not surprises me in a scary way. It's surprise. It's
like a welcome surprise.
Yeah, it's like because even today I was thinking there was something that happened, and I was thinking, oh my God, if this was years ago, it wouldn't have been like this, and it's just like it's a welcome surprise. So I don't know if surprise is the right word, but it's a welcome change.
It's a welcome change.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm trying to remember it now. You said something earlier on today. Right, so one of our children, you said like, basically they can't expect everybody to accept their ways. And that wasn't what you said. It was, you can't expect everybody to.
We can't. It's sort of like we can't continue to accommodate that person's way of being.
That person's way of being.
Yeah.
Right? And I said to you, I will forever accommodate that. Yeah? Now that, going back even 18 months ago,
It wasn't.
I would never have said it.
Because when you were saying that to me, to be honest with you, I was automatically thinking, this was the guy back then, and I'm trying to explain stuff, and you're like, nah, and it's just
The
like
thing about everyone wants to know everything about the situation. But the thing about it, it's because I've accepted what it is, right? And that's my child. I love my child with my whole being, right?
and it's not.
And it's not a case of, for me, whatever needs to happen needs to happen. Yeah? And I'm there for you. No one matters. Yeah? That's, and I think even me looking at me, that's a big change as to how I was as a person. They're not a person, it's a person. So that's a big change.
It is a big change.
For you, I think your biggest change is your butt. It just keeps farting even more.
Are we gonna replace another video against that?
It's what's happening here?
Right, okay, next one. This is difficult. This is really difficult. The funniest disagreement you've ever had.
We've had too many funny disagreements. But to pick up on the latest one is when we was arguing for like a week. It wasn't even an argument. But we can. But I don't know what it was about. But I said to you, are we still arguing about that? Like 2 days later. And you was like, yes, we are. And then about 4 days later, oh, so we're still arguing about that. I think that was the funniest.
To continue.
How to continue. But the thing about it, right?
It was light-hearted.
It was, even the argument itself was light-hearted. That's the thing. I don't remember what it was about. But we both cracked up at the end of that. And then the following day, it was, oh, we're still arguing then. And then we took that even further. It was about a week and a half or something.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. People hold on to these things, and they hold it within their heart, their soul, their being.
Listen,
And they're still arguing about it.
No,
You know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
saying about all of this, and you can cut this out because this
Well, it's supposed to be quick firearms.
It's meant to be quick fire. This guy just loves to talk. He cannot help
Welcome
it.
to Papa Talk. TED Talk done.
Anyway, right, so the next one is going to be the last one because I can't handle this anymore. Right. What keeps the spark alive after all these years?
The funny joke. It's just us being us. And again, it's that life, love, and everything. What keeps the spark alive? The grandkids, the kids, food, family, the love.
The ability to talk to one another.
Yeah, we talk to each other.
Which is a bit ironic if you look at some of the posts where it's like this. I feel so alienated.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I mean, we talk to each other about life, love, and everything. About everything. Anything and everything. I can see everything.
We toys can see everything. So play nice.
Yeah, I think that's what keeps the spark alive. It's the friendship, essentially, what keeps the spark alive. Having that friendship where we can speak to each other about anything. Having that friendship where we can have a lively debate, an argument, right? And there's no grudges. There's nothing's held, right? Knowing when each other is pissed off with the other, right? For nothing. Yeah, but the other day when I woke up and I had a dream, right? I was like,
oh my God, this man can have dreams, and I am guilty of everything, even though I haven't left my bed.
And yeah, those sort of things. I just wake up because I'm such an emotional git. Right? I just wake up and I'm like, how could you do that?
Okay, so I've got to ask a question, and the question is, how do you stop a man from talking when he just loves to talk?
If a guy's talking to you, he likes you. That's it. If he doesn't like you, he's not going to talk to you.
Because This is meant to be TikTok shorts.
Many people.
This is meant to be TikTok shorts.
TikTok
And
shorts.
you can't
I've
help
got my shorts. These are my shorts.
just can't
They're
help
not
it.
TikToking. They're
This
just
is
shorts.
a way of trying to do some fun, short, interactive
Yeah.
things.
To be fair, it has been fun. I don't know about short and interactive. Oh, well, I've been interacting. Yeah, we've been interacting together, though. You know?
Yes, but it's meant to be like very short. Boom, 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 boom. And you're like, it's boom, 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 boom.
Okay,
boom,
as I
boom.
said, TED Talk don't when to come to.
Well, but-
1, 2, 3, 4.